very watery energy. There's a lot of emotions, pretty heavy emotions coming up. The sort of full moon, watery illusion type of feminine energy. So if it's hitting you, if you're really getting hit in the feels today, don't worry, you're not alone. I think it's getting a lot of us. And the message is to really lean into it and feel your way through it. Feel, don't think. So be really wary of getting into a space where you're ruminating too much or getting stuck in some kind of story that's feeding the energy of that emotion. Instead, as much as possible, really tune into the emotions that are coming up and allow them to naturally and gracefully move through your body, however uncomfortable that may be. It's a time to be comfortable with that discomfort and also to be very gentle with yourself in this time, to offer a lot of self-compassion. Is anything else coming through? It's not going to last too long. The most intense parts of this will be done by tomorrow evening latest, and maybe there'll be some residual feelings sort of till the end of the weekend. But overall, it's an opportunity to heal and to release some energies that have been stuck within your physical, energetic, emotional body for decades, actually. For many, from childhood, if not from past lives. And it's around the themes of self-worth, seeking external validation, and then also a tendency for some aspect of your mind to really want to play into being a victim. That's not to say that you're not justified in your hurt if someone has done something that's unreasonable. It's normal to have a reaction. But there's also some part of this situation, we'll say maybe like at least 60%, that's unfolding in your head and in your sphere, and it's got nothing to do with the external situation actually, and a lot more to do with your own karma, your own trauma, and it's an opportunity to release that. And the first way to release that is to recognize whatever story or narrative it is that you're telling yourself. And once again, the key message that keeps coming through is feel, don't think. Let yourself feel whatever emotion is coming up. Like I'm getting there's a lot around the chest, the throat, the jaw, and the stomach. So as much as possible, bring your attention into your body. Accept whatever feelings or energies are there. Don't try to resist them. And you'll find that as soon as you stop and feel your way through rather than thinking circles in your head, that the energy actually dissipates faster than you would imagine. And just underneath all of that pain is actually joy and peace. The blue sky is always there, even if it's covered in clouds. We just can't see it from where we are. So today your mind's wanting to make enemies out of pretty much anyone, most people that are going to come, that you'll come into contact with. Recognize the true enemy. It's not any of those people. It's whatever entity or whatever we'll call it thought pattern. Eckhart Tolle refers to it as the pain body. So yeah, don't put all your attention and energy into false enemies. You're only prolonging your own pain. You're only increasing your own suffering. Okay, let's see what cards come up. Got betrayal. And this black cat. So once again, moon energy. The story you're working through, the pain you're working through has to do with betrayal. Some expectation you had isn't met. Some kind of trust has been broken. We have the friendship card, so this betrayal could have come from a friend or someone you thought you could trust, which is generally the nature of betrayal, right? And the card that's coming up is also the Fate card. It's also the Scythe, so we do get this feeling of death too, which is good. It's the end of a cycle. It's karmic, this betrayal you're experiencing, which means it went both ways. Oh yeah, and that's that whole annoying thing where you're externalizing it, but on some level you're actually mad at yourself. It's a blessing in disguise, though. This is like the sort of luck chance card. So there's some luck around there. So there's a sun card coming through with honor. And then there's the tower reversed. Whatever conflict you're engaged in is not what it looks like. Don't trust your thoughts right now. You're being triggered to heal. You're not being attacked to be attacked, or it's not because anyone's trying to hurt you. There's no one within the situation that is actively or intentionally trying to hurt you as much as you might be feeling that that is the case. So yeah, it's a very watery kind of moment. But you're invited to, stay rooted, stay grounded in your body, stay grounded in your root chakra, in your feet. You can really imagine that you have roots growing from your feet and from the base of your spine all the way to the center of the earth, and that wherever you are firmly grounded in the loving energy of Mother Earth, the eternal womb. You're well protected, well surrounded as you go through this. And kind of, I'm getting this image of when you're getting hit by waves and you go under, and you kind of just have to hold on, and the more you fight and resist, the more energy you lose, and almost like the longer you stay under. But if you just fully relax and surrender and go with that wave as it crashes down on you. Trust that you're not going to be broken. You will be able to withstand that pressure. You just have to let it fall on you. And then if you're fully surrendered and soft, then your body will also be carried back up to the surface. And it's not going to be this like sustained, intense emotional pain the whole time. It will come in like hits and waves, and you'll have moments in between where you can take a breather. Probably randomly, I don't know, you might be crying your eyes out and then something stupid happens, or you see a cute dog and suddenly you laugh a bit, or something funny pops into your head. Today especially, really really hold on to those moments and be very grateful for those moments. That's, you know, your angels or the universe, your higher self, whatever you believe in, giving you a little well done, you can do it, it's encouragement, you got this. So part of feel, don't think, feel the fuck out of it. It's also feeling those little moments where you come up to the surface and can have a breather and just enjoy that. It's funny actually, today even the weather is reflecting that, where it's raining on and off, but in between the rain there's little moments sort of for a few minutes of sunshine. That is also Melbourne weather. Anything else to come through? So I've got the enemies card that's come up again, which is Mars energy, and then there's also the water card. You can see there's this boat that's in very choppy waters, and once again we have the moon energy attached to that. So there's some nature of the unconscious, of illusion, chaos behind that. And what I'm getting is that story about two boats that are in a lake, on a lake, and the person in the boat sees a shadow of someone else on the other boat, and that other boat just keeps whacking into him. He's getting more and more frustrated, like, whoa, can you stop hitting me with your boat, stop hitting me with your boat. And then when the light comes through and he can see clearly, he sees that it was actually an empty boat. And so I didn't tell that story very well, but the idea is some part of this illusion is you're mistaking, right, the enemy or the person that's upset you or that you're in conflict with. You're misunderstanding their intentions, where actually they're just like you. You're both being flung around by the ocean, and so you're coming into contact with each other and hitting each other because you're sharing those same waves, you're on that same lake. But you're both perceiving it as like you're intentionally, you know, ramming into each other's boats when you're not. And then we've had the pleasure card come out with Venus energy. So yeah, part of navigating this day or this energy is also sort of treating yourself, I guess, whatever is going to help, whatever your version of that is. For me, it was doing my nails and putting on some lip gloss, these little pretty things, having like a little sparkle to go through this very emotional day. So allow yourself to indulge in little pleasures and really take those acts or those little pleasures as acts of self-love, or as acts of offering to, well, the beauty of the universe, sort of adding a tiny drop of something just lovely and pretty and joyful to the rest of the world.